it's Ashley, your scrapping nerd, and I'm back today with a layout to celebrate Rona's 500 subbies. So congratulations, I'm so excited for her. If you don't know who she is or have seen her channel, you must be living under a rock. But she does amazing layouts, so make sure you go to her channel, you like, and you definitely subscribe, and give her all the love that she deserves. And so her hop was to go on her social media and find a layout that you're inspired by. So it can just be an inspiration or it could be a scrap lift. She didn't mind. And so you saw her layout at the top of the video where she had all the circles at the top. I would say that I'm probably doing a scrap lift because in the end I followed very closely. I loved the circles. I have a thing for circles, and so hers inspired me that she had them all kind of clustered at the top, and that's something I hadn't done before. And I liked that she had them, I guess she had cut it out with the Cricut and kind of created like a cut file, so her circles are backed and then they had a border. And I originally had started, I wanted to double mat each of the circles, but I really like how it turned out in the end where it's just the single layer of the circles. And so I pulled in my Sizzix die that had all the different circle sizes, and I pulled them out, and then I went through and I used the collection. Oh, I don't think I said what I was using today. So I'm doing the 49 and Market Everywhere collection. And I have a couple pieces in that pile because I keep it all together of the Wherever collection. But in the end, I don't think I used any of the Wherever. I just used the Everywhere collection. But so I had some scraps and stuff. I love the collection. And so I'm running out. I think I only have a couple 12 by 12 pieces left. But I used all the scraps, and then there was some like journaling cards in the cut-aparts, and I used those, and I cut the circles in all different sizes from those pieces. I just love the orange with the X's on it. It's just a really, really nice orange color. But I am down to the tiniest scrap that I have to decide if I'm keeping or not, which I say that, but we all know I'm keeping it until the collection's done. But I went through, where was I? I cut all the circles, and then I laid them all out in the top how she had them. And I really liked how they kind of clustered and then went down on one side, and then she had her picture in the bottom on the right side. This is why I'm like, nope, I did a scrap lift, because it was such an inspiring layout. I just loved what she did. And I'm scrap lifting this photo of my husband and I when we were in St. Thomas, and it's this beautiful ocean behind us that just looks like a postcard. It doesn't look real. But I'm in Arizona where all I see is cactus. So anything that's not cactus, I'm like, oh, it's a postcard. I even went to the Grand Canyon, and that really is like a postcard. But the ocean is just beautiful. So that's what I'm scrap lifting today. And I just love that my husband looks like the typical tourist. He has his little camera bag and his little hat on. Just adorable. But I decided to double mat my photo, and I used a white mat like usual. And then I pulled in the orange paper to have that second mat on there. And I also think this orange really just pulls off of how blue the ocean is in the photo. I think that it came out really good. So I pulled out all of the laser cut elements and the rub-ons that I had from the Everywhere collection. And you can kind of see I picked through them, and they're kind of scattered around the layout here. And I'm just going to start to put things on here. I liked the labels, and so you can see I put like a blue one up there with the circles, and then I have a orange one that's down in the left corner, and then I'll have a green one that's by the photo. I just really like those layouts, and then that larger light blue one that's up at the top right in with all the circles. And I'll be putting all of the wordy bits on them. You know, I love a good wordy bit, so I'll be filling all those with things from the collection. I had put that little piece of scrap paper in the corner of the photo, but in the end I will remove that. It just wasn't doing what I thought that I wanted it to do, and so it won't stay there. I put a couple of the that tabs around the photo, and just some, like, there was like a ticket thing that I put around the photo. But then I went into the rub-ons and I pulled out this one that said "Love this view," and I thought that would be perfect. I don't know that I have a title because I have this, and then I'll put something on that top label up in the top right, and it's kind of the same size. So this just might be all kinds of wordy bits and titles, and there's not really one singular on here. Sorry if it's noisy back here. My cat won't leave me alone. Sometimes he's just so needy. But so I got the layout, or the word on there with the rub-on, and then I pulled in these photo corners from the collection. And I do this a lot, where I use the photo corners as arrows. I just really like that, the arrows look, and so the photo corners always work really well. And I don't use photo corners very much as photo corners. It's interesting. It's not that I have a dislike for them. I just, when I see them, I'm always like, ooh, arrows. And so I thought having them point at the photo that says "Love this view" and then point to the photo, I thought that would be fun. So I'm, see, here's where I decide, nope, don't like that little scrap paper. Do you think I threw that little piece of scrap away? Nope, that'll go back in the collection because I will use it someday, right? And put all of the things back around the photo because I liked that. The one up there says "Experience." There'll be one that I put under the photo that says "Anywhere with you." Discover new places is up there in the circles. And I still was thinking about what I wanted to put in that larger one in the top right. So that one stayed empty for a while. But I wanted to put something over here in the bottom corner. And so there's this binocular that has this like little strap. And I wanted the strap to be around the label, but I couldn't figure it out. And so in the end, I just cut the strap off and then glued it back underneath the label so it looks like it's still attached, but it's not because I couldn't get it to do its thing while being attached. But I thought that was just a fun little element to add to that corner. And then I will put a camera in that little blue heart in the bottom left of that. This green one says "Explore and Discover." And the pink label that I put in the circles up there says "Say Yes to Adventure." So like I said, I just put a bunch of wordy bits, and then these are 2 butterflies from the collection that are map. They have a map pattern on them. And so I thought that would be fun, just putting them in the circles. I wanted to kind of fill the circles with things, and I thought that I would put actual more rub-ons and stuff on the circles. I only put this compass on this bottom orange circle because it didn't have a lot of those X's. It was kind of plain, so that worked. But I didn't think any of the other circles needed to be covered too much, and so I ended up leaving those as is with their patterns. I had cut that pink, you can see it's like pink ledger from one of the cut aparts, and that just pulled in that pink color. And so I finally figured to put "Seek and Find" up in that larger label there, and I stuck a compass there. That's pretty much the layout, guys. Make sure you go congratulate Rona on her 500 subbies. I'm so excited for her. She deserves so much of it and more. She does amazing things. So like and subscribe, and thank you to everyone that has done that for me. Everyone have a great day. Bye.